Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of McEwen Reviews It. Today, all about demo day, which is kind of the first day of the PGA show, right? So you have demo day, then you have the two convention days that are at the convention center. But rather than me talk about demo day, I thought I'd play host to someone fresh off the driving range at Orange County National Golf Club. So please, give a warm McEwen Reviews It welcome to Chris McEwen. Feels good to sit. Hey Cal, how's it going? Oh, did you bring me some goodies? I did. I got you a PGA merchandise show hat and a Wilson staff hat. Oh, you didn't have to do that, man. Thanks. Oh, no problem. Did you do the thing yet? Did I do the thing yet? You know, this is McEwen Reviews It, let's hit some balls thing. Oh, I haven't. Could I do it? You were my guest, so by all means. Great. This is McEwen Reviews It at Demo Day. Okay, Chris, we want to hear all about what you did and saw at Demo Day. Sure, where to start? I guess the first place we went was to actually the Wilson Golf tent, just because it was right there when we walked in. It was right front and center. So went over there, met with our pal Corey, and he got me set up with the what they were calling the D7 challenge, which was they took basically the iron that you were playing and then matched, put it up against their D7 iron. Actually, you know what? There's a clip, so why don't we just run the clip? Roll the clip? Yeah, run the clip. You don't say roll the clip. I say roll the clips. I'm the host. I say roll the clip. My bad. Let's roll the clip. Wilson booth, and they're doing this this D7 challenge where they've got one of their 7 irons and then a competitor's 7 irons, and you can see the difference immediately. So we're gonna hit some balls and see how it goes.
Okay. Yeah. See, I've got a Rogue and a TaylorMade here.
All right.
How about the M3? Sure. Maybe take a warm-up shot, and then we'll register 3 with that, and then we'll register 3 with the 3.7. With any luck, this piece of technology will keep working. Open. All right, so 158. All right. Let's give that 3.7 shot. Ball there, Chris.
Shit, man.
Yeah. 130. Back off that. Thanks, Whitey.
There you go. That sounded solid as hell.
Yep.
Best one of the day, I think, there, Chris.
That's a nice iron.
That's the freak ball. 173.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you went from 155 to 173, so 18 yards.
Wow.
Yeah. It's good,
18 yards, 18 yards.
Not a bad pickup for a day.
They feel great.
No, they
feel so nice.
The power hole here really helped soften the feel.
Yeah.
But we went from the D300 had 2 rows of power holes, which you'll see throughout the C300 series and the rest of the line. We went to a 3rd row in the long irons, 2 rows in the mid, 1 in the short, and none in the wedges. So you get, if you actually look at the infrared imagery of it, you can actually see the face really flex that much more with those holes of power holes in there.
18 yards. It's impressive. Yeah, I have to tell you, Chris, those irons are legit. They sounded great. They felt great. The first couple swings there, you could tell like I was impressed. I was actually telling our cameraman Josh that he needs to give him a run because he's in the market for some new irons this year, and those things are so nice. Very cool. So then where to next? Sure, from there we went over and just started kind of walking the range, and came up on the area where there is kind of the golf boards and the motorcycles, golf cart things or whatever, you know, that kind of stuff. And there was something there that caught my eye.
You're doing a hell of a job.
Runway model.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool. Look, it's got the cooler on the side of it. Got the cup holders.
USB port
Oh, really?
front.
Yep.
And it's got a tablet that shows front, back, and middle yardages.
Oh, man. And what is just a little, like a little dongle that you're wearing, and then
Yep.
it just tracks you and
There's a
follows you around?
little switch on and off, and you just walk.
Okay.
Right in front, it's going to follow you. It'll stop when you come to rest. You just turn it off. In the front, like we said, there's cell phone chargers, things like that. There's a cooler on the side, and there's also front, center, and back to the pin, so you can even see your yardages when you're starting to approach.
Super cool. Are these out? Are these
So we
being
started
used?
testing these in 2018 at some select courses like
Okay.
Torrey Pines. We've seen a lot of excitement, as you can
Oh, yeah,
imagine,
for
right?
sure.
It's like people have said they feel like a rock star,
Right.
yeah.
How cool is that thing? It had the cooler, it had the cup holders, it has phone chargers, it's got the tablet with the front, middle, back on it, and it just follows you around the golf course while you walk. So I just kind of thought it was cool and different. So yeah, very cool. So then where to next? Totally, yeah. And so from there we kept walking, came across to the Odyssey and Callaway area, which worked out well for us because we're in the market for a new putter this season. So tested the Toulon putter, which are just beautiful, beautiful putters. And then the Odyssey Stroke Lab, that new line of putters that they've come out with. And I think maybe the Odyssey putter, the new ones, these Stroke Labs, might be the leader in the clubhouse for us. I just love the way it felt off the face. They've got a bunch of different putter heads, so something that can fit anybody. And I was really impressed. Good to know. And then you went over to Callaway? Right, then on to Callaway. So at Callaway, we spoke to Dave Bartels, who's the Senior Director of Golf Ball R&D, about the new ERC golf ball. And then we talked to Dave Neville, who's the Senior Director of Brand Management for Callaway, about the new Epic Flash drivers. Both really great conversations, and we got them on camera. Cool. Let's take a look.
Dave
Bartels,
Senior
Director of Golf Ball R&D.
Senior Director of Golf Ball R&D. You've just come out with a brand new, is it EBC golf ball?
ERC.
ERC. All right, so tell me about the new.
So first off, ERC soft is really important to us because ERC stands for Ely Reeves Callaway. It's our founder's initials.
Oh, cool.
So,
all right.
very cool. This ball is kind of dedicated kind of to his inspiration of innovation. And what we're trying to do with ERC soft is to come out with something that's kind of never been done before. And also, I don't say that lightly. What we try to do is take a distance ball kind of technology. I think a distance ball is like a ball that low spin, that goes far, but doesn't really do much around the greens. It doesn't feel that well. We tried to use our technology to develop that type of golf ball that had softer feel and more spin around the green, a more complete golf ball. And we feel like we've done it with these. So there's three main components. There's the dual soft S core. So we took the Chrome Soft X core technology and applied that to this golf ball. It's a larger, in fact, I can show you what it looks like. So it's a larger inner core. So the orange part is the inner core. The black part is the outer core.
Okay.
That's the graphene infused outer core. So the graphene helps the durability, helps us grow the inner core without having any durability problems in the ball. Because if you hit the ball enough times at a high enough head speed, it'll crack eventually. So graphene really helps with that. So the dual soft S core on full shots allows us to have really low spin and high launch, which is helpful for distance. So within 100 yards though, you need spin around the green. And so for the type of golfer this was designed for, this has a new cover we developed. It kind of uses the Serlin distance ball as a baseline. It says, what can we do to make it better? So we developed this hybrid cover. It has a couple different components, one to make it more durable, one to make it faster. to give us the responsiveness and the spin around the green. People asking, how does it compare to urethane, for example, right? So it performs better than I would say lower technology urethanes, kind of cheap urethanes that are on the market. Relative to our tour level urethane golf balls, it doesn't have the same spin around the green. It has a very consistent spin, just not the same type of responsiveness that a tour player demands around the green. But being a higher launch, lower spin product, a lot of people that play this type of golf, and just a lot of golfers in general, tend to like balls that come in a little steeper to the green and kind of roll out. Right? So you get the ball to stop on the green a little bit different. Some guys like to keep it low and check it, other guys kind of, so this is more the latter. So you have the dual soft S core for the speed, the distance, you have the cover for the spin, and then you get on the green, and that's where we have this triple track technology. You've seen that. So we're really excited about this. This is a technology that was presented to us as an option to evaluate, and as we started looking more into it, we said, you know, there's definitely something there. The science behind it is based upon this concept called vernier acuity, which is also known as hyperacuity, and it's your eyeball's ability to resolve very small differences in alignment between lines. So you think about like a gun sights, you line up the middle with the two outsiders, or like an aircraft carrier has 3 lines, so the airplanes can like better track their alignment to the aircraft carrier. So similar concept here. So kind of the technical details of it is the center line is a little fatter than the 2 flanking outer lines, and there's a color contrast, and the spacing is very precise for a golf ball, for a pitching golf ball. So those 3 things together, our testing has shown that golfers can line up the putt 11% more accurately, and they can repeat it. It's 12% more consistent than if you just had a regular side spin golf ball. So it's a proven kind of scientific principle and a proven concept, and it's only on ERC Soft. And so we're really excited.
Dave Neville, right? You have a long title. What is it? You're senior
director of brand management.
All right.
Yes, I got all the categories, but we're here to talk about Epic Flash and the new driver. So we're super excited about it. First driver ever designed using artificial intelligence. Not just the first in golf, we feel like in all of sports, the first consumer manufactured product using AI and machine learning. So what does that mean? You know, you go out and you do a Google search, and every time you search it gets better. Or you use Amazon Alexa, it recognizes your voice, it recognizes different languages. Tesla's got autonomous driving cars. So that's all artificial intelligence and machine learning. We've applied that now to the face of the driver. So typical driver face, the X face we've used in the past, 5 to 7 prototypes, 5 to 7 iterations. With AI and machine learning and the supercomputer, which we've invested in, 15,000 faces we're able to design in order to get the best possible face to work with this head. Absolutely incredible.
Now, is this how you're going to design drivers now?
We think so, and it's not just drivers, so we've applied that now to the fairway wood. So fairway wood, the face looks different because you use the fairway wood differently. You're hitting it off the turf, out of the rough, off the tee, so it doesn't look exactly the same. A lot of people say, oh, you just take the technology from the driver and just shrink it down and put it in the fairway. It doesn't work that way, right?
Nor do you want it to.
No, we need it to work differently. You know, with the fairway wood, we're excited about that too, calling that a true ball speed machine. It's got flash face, it's got the face cup, the jailbreak technology in there, carbon crown, a new hosel, adjustability. It's the total package. So yes, we see AI in future iterations, you know, applying it maybe to irons, maybe to golf ball. It just gives us a level of computing power to be able to try things we've never tried before.
Thank you, Dave.
Good to be with you, Chris.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
So the ERC lines on the golf ball actually have a point. Yeah, they do. That's true. That's kind of, when I talk to the people at Callaway, that seems to be a running theme, that there are no coincidences with their stuff. Everything is designed and engineered and thought through thoroughly. You know, I think the 3 lines is a good example of that. You know, even talking to Dave Neville, you know, I asked him how long it took from beginning to end to get the Epic Flash out to market. He said it took 4 years, and to me that's just kind of amazing, that to think that they started designing this thing essentially in 2014, and to have it come out now is pretty cool. It is pretty amazing. Imagine designing and testing something for 4 years and finally have it coming out, so not being able to tell anyone about it. So from there, went to see our pal Dave over at the Big Max tent. Hey, that's our bag. It's true, 100% waterproof. It's a great bag. It's true, it really is. Yeah, but this time we weren't going to see bags. We're going to go see their new Big Mac's Blade IP push cart, or as the Brits call it, a trolley. That's the one that folds up on itself, real skinny. That's the one, and it's pretty impressive. Let's watch.
The wheels automatically unfold. It's a really nice thing. Yeah, that's the engineering. It's a premium product. It's $329 it retails at, but you get a 5-year warranty with it. So it's in terms of guaranteed usage, it's actually quite a reasonable price.
But use it forever. The thing is not built to last.
Yeah, exactly. It's got a really nice top anodized finish. But anyway, it's and the wheels fold up automatically. Not that one down. We're not going to let go because it's on an unsteady ground.
It's pretty cool. You buy convertible now.
Well, I say that we've actually got one guy that we sold it to who specifically asked, will this fit in my Corvette? And so we found one and we tried it out, and it does fit in a Corvette. Right.
That thing is so light too, and considering that we live in a condo, there isn't a lot of place to store things. So the fact that it can fold into about a 5-inch depth, you can probably stick it into basically any closet or any little nook and cranny that it can fit. So pretty nice. It's cool. Okay, we're running out of time. So one more highlight. We're running out of time. This is YouTube. How can you mean running out of time? You gotta do this now in front of everybody? Just okay. You're right. I'm sorry. I love you. One last highlight. We went over to Strixon, continuing to walk our circle, and talked to Jeff Bransky, who's the VP of Research and Development for Strixon, and he talked about all the new things that they've got coming out. Golf ball, driver, irons, driving iron, and fairway woods. It was another really fun conversation. Let's watch.
All right, Jeff Brunsky, VP of R&D, Strixon. We've got balls, we've got irons, we've got drivers. You guys come out with all kinds of. All right, tell us what's special.
Yeah, lots of new products, and I think first and foremost talk about the Strixon golf balls. The new Z-Star line launches right about now, and it's the Z-Star and the Z-Star XV. So 2 offerings for the better player. This is our tour golf ball, and lots of new technology in here. You're going to see the XV being the longest golf ball potentially on 5 tours. Cameron Champ on the PGA Tour, a number of other players. Yeah, he'll probably be the longest. I don't know when you'll watch this video, but chances are that's going to be the longest golf ball out there. So this thing's really built for distance. It's got a fast layer dual core, so it's a 4-piece golf ball, high compression. If you're a really high swing speed player, that's your golf ball. Okay. With the Z-Star, this is a 3-piece golf ball, a little bit lower compression. Still played on tour, maybe 20% of our tour players. This is really about greenside spin. We've got this new material that coats the cover. It's called a slide ring material, and you've probably never heard of that, but what it essentially does is a really high friction coating. It produces a lot of grip on the club face, a lot of spinner and control around the green. Okay. So if you're looking for maximum control, that's a Z-Star, maximum distance.
My ball.
So those are the golf balls.
Okay.
New from Strixon. We can cover irons here as well.
Sure. What are these? What are we looking at?
So the Strixon line is sort of a always better player forge style iron, but we really have an offering from a blade style in the Z Forge, a muscle back 785. That's our most popular product on tour, almost in every one of our tour players' bags. And then there's the 585. This is more of a cavity back, game improvement, or probably like a 10 handicap. The look of the product is always thin top line, compact shape, forge construction, but we're giving a little bit of forgiveness in there.
Nice.
And then last but not least is the utility iron, the U85. That's been #1 on the PGA Tour for many weeks. This is a hollow forge construction, really hot face, and if you're a better player, maybe higher swing speed player, you might not be playing hybrids, but you're looking for a little bit easier down in the bottom of the bag, lower trajectory, that's what that does really well. So the irons are all built to be combined effectively. The tour staff, all the better players we deal with typically will blend different series into their bag. So go to our website, go to your local dealers, and you should be able to combine these.
Nice. We'll talk about these?
Yeah, so finally, to wrap it up, we've got the Z85 drivers. There's two drivers, I'm only holding one here, but this is our sort of flagship premium tour fitting driver, the 785. This has, you know, the adjustable hosel, adjustable weighting. If you're a better player, you really want to get tuned up, that's your product. We also have a 585 that's a little more forgiving, higher launch. But in general, what both of these drivers do that we've never done before is we're using a more exotic titanium, Ti 51 AF, which you probably won't remember that alloy, but you would remember that it's essentially the strongest titanium ever used in golf. So what we do with that, building a cup face, the whole front half of this club is so strong, we can make it extremely thin and extremely hot. You want to get these on the launch monitor, look for extra ball speed and great distance. And there's similar types of technology in the fairway and hybrid. We're trying to produce more and more ball speed. That's the name of the game on tour. It's the name of the game if you want more distance. So look for stronger materials, cup-based construction, and look for more distance out of the Srixon wood.
Very cool. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much.
Man, what a day. What a day indeed. And it's roughly just half over. So I'm gonna go and play some golf with Eric, Mike, and Frank over at Hawks Landing. After that, we're going to do a podcast around everything we did and saw at Demo Day, so check that out. And then we're gonna host a little shindig at the Golficity House tonight, so it should be fun. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And you know, you're welcome on the show every time, so go hit them straight today. Yeah, thanks, absolutely. Thanks for having me. And you know, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you around. All right, I'm off to Hawks Landing. We'll see you, everybody. Chris McEwen, everyone. And that's the show. Hope you enjoyed the tour of Demo Day. And this is McEwen Reviews It. We'll see you next time.